Oopsies. So yeah, I got one more left. This one's being stubborn, but these three are out. Then I gotta weld this. Man, I don't even brush my teeth this good. And then Sean and Cam, they were able to source me a front subframe and a rear subframe. That's a spare currently. I'm doing the front bushings at the moment. I got this pry bar stuck, so I've been using this 17mm bolt. It's been working pretty good so far. Whoops.
Alright, so I got my Strongflex race bushings from New Zealand. Basically it goes like that. And then there's a recessed section that barely hits the tip of the washer on both sides. And went to Home Depot to get the all thread method. It's a 1/2 inch all thread. Yeah, threaded rod, 1/2 inch by 12 inch length. You can get them shorter, but my store didn't have it. And then they sell a kit. You don't have to get the kit. It's actually cheaper if you don't get the kit. But this one's like $3 something. Comes with a flat washer, lock washers if you need it. You don't really need it. And then it's a couple spare all thread washers. I like having extra hardware. But yeah, you just basically stick it through there. Plenty of room. Run the washer and the nut on each side, and then you crank it down. Use some lubricant to crank it down, and it'll basically do this. It'll press the bushing together until it fully seats. That's it. So yeah, basically it goes like that to compress the Strongflex bushing into the subframe. And then yeah, I went with the stainless rod. It costs like $1 more, just because if it sits in my toolbox or it happens to sit outside, it won't get rusted. And that's what is it? The subframe that I painted and prepped. So I got these dope Duralast polished wrenches that are double-sided, 9/16, 11/16 on one side, and 5/8 and 3/4 inch on the other side. It comes in a set of 2. I'm gonna use this. It also has a switch to crank these down with, this 32mm socket that'll go on top. So yeah, this is a subframe that I cleaned up with Simple Green, some degreaser, brake clean, and pressure washer, and a wire brush and a toothbrush. I didn't get everything like fucking car show fucking SEMA quality, but this is content. I mean, I'm content with this. It's good enough for me. And I still need to weld this part and add the cross brace from my Supra. But I think it's in good shape. It looks visually straight. And then I'm gonna do the rack bushings that I also got from, I think it was Agile Performance. And then I'm using the synthetic grease. It comes with grease packets, but I love Mobile One, so I'm gonna use this. It's like, dude, I kind of want to run it dry, just to see what happens if there's any noise. But it says to lube it, so we're gonna lube it. You're supposed to be wearing gloves too. I think I put the camera here last time I was working, but yeah, let's see if that angle works without the camera falling. I think I was wearing the exact same shirt too when I did the transmission video. Shout out to Radium Auto. I love their stuff. Sorry, not their stuff, their products. Just kind of feed it in from the bottom. Actually, I didn't even lube it. So yeah, this can't go through here. It has to go underneath the bushing to support the bolt. So obviously it's just, this is the only way it's gonna fit. We're just gonna push up with our hands and just kind of seat it like that, and then use this all thread to help seat it together. See, it can't go this way. It's gotta go like that, obviously. Boom. Home Depot washer, or Lowe's washer, sorry. All thread. Yeah, so that's what it's gonna look like from the bottom, just nice and snug. And then this is what it looks like from the top. You can cut this down if you want to clean the threads, or you can use, I think we're gonna use the old subframe. Yeah, see? You can put these on and then put the nut here to make it easier, so you have to back the nut up all the way and it takes forever. Unless you like doing that stuff, then go ahead. So yeah, I just put the old subframe bushing that was actually still okay. Fuck, that's crazy. Alright. You don't believe me. I think somebody did these subframe bushings already on my 1989 Supra. Anyway. And it's gonna slowly lift up. Hope you guys can see this stuff. Yeah. See, what I should have done is put a lock washer right here in between the nut. But it's going slowly. See, it's rising. And if it gets really hard, that just means that, you know, it's getting hot. So go ahead and use like WD-40, some kind of oil or lubricant to cool down the stud and the nut. So we're not torquing anything here. We're just gradually pressing it in. Super basic stuffs for mechanics. Nothing fancy. But for some reason I don't know, just do it like this. Hope this helps. Okay, so if you skipped putting a lock washer in between to lock either side, then just use a 3/4 line wrench or box or whatever open end wrench you want to use. Good thing about making your own YouTube channel is that if you ever want to fall asleep at night, or you can't sleep, I just turn my YouTube channel on, and something about hearing my boring ass voice puts me right to sleep. So it's good. You make your own YouTube channel and fall. It's like a fucking sleeping pill. Fucking Xanax. Never tried Xanax, by the way, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so it's pretty much seated. It's getting real snug. Don't need to torque right now. Now we're just gonna back off the nuts on each side and continue doing all four. So yeah, this just, you know, it takes time. You just gotta have a little bit of patience and time, which I have a lot of right now because my back's pretty fucked up. I'm not really working right now, temporarily, but yeah, you office workers, it just takes time, man. Like, stop being a keyboard warrior and put some time into your vehicles. Be a man or a woman, and that's what it's supposed to look like when you're done. You know, about, let's see, almost 3/8 of an inch sticking out with the cap, and a nice flush fitment on the bottom. Even if there is a small 1/4 inch gap, we can always tighten it with the 17 millimeter. Is it 17 or 19? I think it might be 19 millimeter bolt to fully seat the subframe. So I found this hammer in the trash can the other time, and I don't know, I decided to keep it. Looked like somebody made this, so I'm gonna try and use it here. Hopefully I don't get injured. So yeah, I need to get like a fucking air hammer or a pitchfork right here, and then hammer this some bitch off right here, man. And then this dang old fucking bush right here, man, he's giving me fucking problems. You know why? Because these fucking bushes are brand fucking new, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they fucking these bushings weren't that bad. My buddy Sean and Cam from Daily Rooms and MK3 is Life, go ahead and follow those guys. They got me this cool subframe because I couldn't go to the junkyard right now with my back being all fucked up, so they actually picked it for me, brought me this rear subframe as a spare with axles. I traded some parts with them, but you know, they pulled it with the car, they took it off the car, they brought their van, they unloaded it for me, and they put it on this table for me. So huge thank you to those guys. They even provide me with pit support if I ever need anything, man. Those guys are freaking awesome. So if you guys need any super parts, hit them up, Cam and Sean. Just send me a message and I'll send you their info. They're local to IE, OC, and LA. So, yep. Thanks for watching, guys.